All right, guys, make a quick video here. Getting over the flu. I was losing my voice. Everything's looking really good for Bitcoin. We're back up to $114,000. All coins, unbelievable. Bitcoin dominance down to 57.4, which is exactly what we want to see. Everything's coming down on the dominance. All coins are leading the way. All coins are outperforming Bitcoin, which obviously that's what we want to see. One thing leading all this is we're guaranteed now pretty much getting rate cuts, which we knew, but we may actually get more rate cuts than before. See if I can pull this up here. So basically, if you guys remember, over the last couple of years, especially under Biden, there's been like nobody hiring. I even said that as well through my security company. I wasn't getting as many offers, and I thought it was kind of weird. Even though I didn't really need the offers, I would always get them on LinkedIn. You see all the TikTok videos, YouTube videos, people coming out of college, they can't find a job. So then the numbers were coming out, the job numbers coming out saying everything's fine, there's plenty of jobs. Something didn't add up. Everybody lost complete faith in the job numbers because we knew just by talking to other people, going on Reddit, going on TikTok, that nobody was hiring. Well, now it turns out all the job numbers under Biden have been revised. He pretty much created no manufacturing jobs. Giant disaster. And that's why nobody could find a job. They were right. The people who said they couldn't find a job, they were right. There was basically no jobs. So why is that good news for us being in crypto? Well, that means that we're definitely going to get rate cuts now. We're probably going to get larger rate cuts and more rate cuts than we initially thought. Play a little bit from Ran Nooner here.
The data, they realized that, hold on a second, actually, these jobs never existed. Effectively, what it means that 2 million jobs from the last 3 years of the Biden administration have now been revised away, and it's the biggest revision since the Great Depression. So it's quite a big thing. It pretty much stinks, to be honest. It means that the Biden administration, or during the Biden administration, I'm not going to say that it was only the Biden administration, during the Biden administration, 1 million jobs which claimed to have existed didn't exist. Which means that that during the Biden administration, the performance of the economy, because remember the economy is mentioned in the growth of the economy, GDP in terms of or sales and stuff like that, but also how many jobs are being created. And whatever the jobs that they reported, well, the jobs that were actually created were 1 million under the jobs that they actually claimed. Now, remember that a lot of decisions were actually taken on these jobs numbers. And now we're revising the data 1 year later, or almost a year later, and it's showing that, it's actually showing a few things. The first thing is it's showing that the jobs were overstated. The second thing is it's showing that the state of the economy was overstated.
Anyway, so in a nutshell, I'm not going to drag on too much about it. That means that we have to do rate cuts. We have to do a lot of rate cuts. We're most likely in the early stages of a recession. So we're probably they're supposed to announce a rate cut next week. It may be more than we think, and they might actually do another one before the end of the year. What's that going to do for crypto? Well, just based off these job numbers being revised, Bitcoin's now up to $114,000. This is basically just the thought in people's mind that we're going to get more rate cuts and they're going to be higher percentage than we thought. Everything's pumping. All coins are pumping. Bitcoin's pumping. Risk assets are pumping. The stock market's back at all-time highs. We couldn't ask for anything better. So in a nutshell, I'm more bullish than ever. Everything's lined up absolutely perfect to have an unbelievable next few months in crypto. Obviously, this is crypto. Anything can change at any moment, but there's nothing in the cards right now that looks bad. We got Bitcoin dominance coming down. We got the jobs revision, and we got altcoins outperforming Bitcoin. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, I'm losing my voice. I don't want to go too long, but everything's lined up. Everything is looking great. You guys know I did that Cardano trade. I bought back into Cardano about 82 cents last week. Now I have my Cardano trade back up to 90. I told you guys, like, This isn't the time to be sleeping on these coins. They're all going to do well. We're getting a $2 or $3 Cardano guaranteed. It looks like Solana's leading the way, which it always does. Probably going to be back up to a $250 Solana very soon. And we're probably going to get a big old pop in Ethereum back up to $5,000 in the next week or so. Again, anything could change. We could get bad news. Something could happen, blah, blah, blah. But as of right now, everything's on track. Like and subscribe. Talk to you later.